The first thing you need to do for PBS Learning Media is go to their website, www.pbslearningmedia.org. You do need to set up an account. This account is yours. It's free, so create one. If you already have one, you can click on Login or log in with your PBS account. So simply log in with the email and password that you gave, and then click Log In. I suggest using your school-issued email address. So once you've logged in, you are going to be in the PBS Learning Media Center. We'll explore this today. The landing page gives some information about some of the things that are new. This week's theme, there's a theme every week, and you can explore different content related to that. So this week was Lincoln and the address, meaning the Gettysburg Address. So you can scroll across. It also incorporates breaking news as well. It gives you anything that's new in terms of specific features. So if you teach science, technology, engineering, or math, you may be interested in cyber learning in STEM. Middle school literacy, maybe even high school teachers would be interested in looking at that. Art and science of growing food, culture and identity. So you have a search feature up here, has a little magnifying glass. That's one way to search the PBS Learning Media digital content. You can also browse via breakouts. So you can browse via grade level, subject, if you're dealing with the standards, so Common Core National Standards, or you can view by collection. So maybe there's certain things that you're really interested in looking at. So curriculum, topic, and themes may give you some great collections. If you're not sure what you want to look at, I encourage you to look at the subject matter. So whatever subject you teach, certainly in terms of theology or religion, you will probably want to focus on history behind that, maybe the arts as well. Professional development, if you're looking at content just for you to help you learn as a teacher, you might want to explore professional development. So this is a great place to go if you're unsure of what you're looking for. However, as all good teachers do, they lesson plan and they plan ahead. So think about an upcoming unit or chapter that you're working on and simply search by a keyword or phrase. So if we are looking at the Civil War and we want to specifically look at something from the Civil War, we may want to just go ahead and click on the Civil War and search for that as a content area. So I've typed the Civil War and I will hit search. Once I've hit search, it allows me to choose by grade level. So what I might encourage you to do is to choose grade levels surrounding yours. So if you're teaching high school, I would even say maybe from 7th grade on, depending on what levels of high school. Just for all intents and purposes right now, I'll select 9 through 13. Sure, that'll help narrow it down. So now we're down to 293 results. Media type is interesting as well. So you have documents, primary sources. There are some great interactive materials you can look at. So we'll explore one of those. A video, course, and image, web page, lesson plans that teachers have written. If you're teaching a foreign language class, you may want to click on language to see if there are other languages available for this particular content area. Permitted use. We'll see this a little bit when I've selected an item. But PBS allows you to stream and download, stream only, stream, download, share, and modify, or stream, download, and share. So if it allows you to modify, that means you can take what they give you and change it, edit it, manipulate it. If it just allows you to stream and download, that means you can download it and play it for your classes only. Stream only means you need to be logged in to show or use the digital content. Stream, download, and share means you can download it and give it to a friend to use who doesn't have PBS Learning Media, or to share it with your students. So let's just examine something here. Let's take a look at what this interactive means. So if I'm interested in this, it gives me a brief little description. It says 27 people have favorited it. Tells me where it comes from, so Biography of America. If I click on it, it will take me to that content area. So permitted use for this is stream only, which is pretty much the only thing you're going to see for interactive. So you have to be logged in to show this with your students, which you could project on a screen or a interactive whiteboard. I can click on Launch, and now it's going to go through this interactive content area. Does this photograph depict an actual battlefield scene, or did the photographer contrive it? So it allows you to hover over images and parts of this image, and it'll tell you what actually happened. So this is considered interactive. Let me go ahead and close this. And I'm going to go back to our search results. So that's an example of something that's interactive. In terms of media gallery or videos, let me find this here. Let's go to this video. Civil War overview. This might be great for when you're reviewing for the Civil War test or as a preview to your Civil War unit. So if I click on that, it's going to take me to the site. I can preview the video here by clicking play. Now, this one allows you to stream and download. So let's just stream it for a minute so you can see. So you can see if this is something you'd want to show. It also tells us that it's 4 minutes and 56 seconds. So if we've decided we want to keep this, I could stream it in my class, but perhaps I want to download it, put it on a CD-ROM for a substitute to play while I'm gone, or upload it to our learning management or classroom management system so the students can access it. The only thing you need to make sure that you do is accept the terms and conditions outlined in this license. You can click on that. You can read about what does that mean in terms of the license. When you select and you accept, you can click download, and then you can save it on your computer, and that way you have it for classroom use. So the other thing that I think is great is it tells you where it comes from. So this was actually from a video series that was aired on PBS. Actually, this one has not even aired at the time that I'm making this video. And it tells you a little bit about that particular show. So that's coming up. If you have decided, hey, this is definitely the topic that I'm looking at, it'll tell you that there's a whole curriculum topic subcategory, and I could click on that, and that's going to give me everything on the Civil War and Reconstruction. So it'll give me a lot of the videos, documents, the National Archives. While you can access that outside of PBS Learning, a lot of the National Archives materials are available through this. So you can click on that and access the document. So the 14th Amendment and the resource materials. This one allows you to stream, download, share, and modify. So this has great potential to be used throughout class. Once again, if you are going to download it, accept the terms and conditions, read the license, and then click download, and then save it to your computer or desktop. So PBS Learning Media is a free resource. Most of the materials are from PBS, and so you know that they've been vetted, and they're great materials. It's just another way to bring digital content into your classroom And to use digital content that you don't necessarily have to create. While it's great, sometimes you're under time constraints and you may not have the time to create materials. Some of these materials can be used if you are absent from class and you need quick videos to show your students in your absence, or sometimes they're great things to use with your students who are working on specific research papers. So PBS Learning Media has a lot to offer. So just as a friendly reminder, the best way to search is to choose a key term and use this search box, or I would suggest that you search by subject. So a lot of different subject areas. Let's click on math to explore a math example. So lots of different collections. A lot of these are collections. You can specify, so algebra, geometry, number statistics. K through 8 math may be good for students who need some remediation if you're a high school teacher. There's also professional development. So if you're looking at trying to improve your teaching, it can give you some great insight into ways to teach specific content. Let me quick peruse here and find, here we go. That was the collection. Math instructional strategies, geometry. So this is video segments, and I'm going to click on that to show you that there truly is content for everything. So instructional strategies, how to teach specific content area. So this is more professional development, so helping teachers teach, giving you new ways of instructing your students. So these are all video segments specific to math strategies. If I go back to the math content area, I wanted to find, let me go ahead and narrow this media type by video. There we go. So while some of these, yes, look a little elementary, there are some that I think would be great for you to use with your students. So I would select the video that I want to use. This is great, how a cake designer uses math. So math in everyday life. So you can preview the video and you can test to see, hey, is this the video I would want to show with my students? This one. So if this is a video you would like to use, you can stream, download, and share this video. Those are the permitted uses. So if I wanted to use cake designing in a math class, I could accept and then download. So PBS Learning Media is fairly intuitive and somewhat easy to use. So just search by keyword or search by subject and have fun.